Hey everybody, I'm Becki Adams. Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel today. I have a really fun layout to share with you today using the new Warm and Cozy collection by Pebbles and Jen Hadfield. So I've pulled a few things that I want to work with from this collection, including some pattern papers. And for the background of this layout, I've chosen this white cardstock. It's a smooth cardstock, but it's got these really pretty gold, or kind of a rose gold foiled pattern in the background. And then I'm going to add some strips of pattern paper, and these are from the Warm and Cozy collection. This collection is clear, full of really awesome plaids. If you love plaid, it is the perfect collection for you. So I've just put a bit of adhesive. As you can see, I've pre-stitched, just so we could save a little time on this video. I've pre-stitched the edges of my patterned papers. And I'm just putting a little bit of adhesive here in the corners and then just sticking those threads down just so they're tucked away. And I'm going to add this strip right here at the top of the layout. Okay, and then this is another strip of pattern paper from the Warm and Cozy collection. And I'm doing just the same kind of technique. Okay, and I'm just adhering this strip right under, except I do want the sewing to go right next to each other. So we'll put it this way. Okay, so there's that. I should say I'm working with these 3 photos today of a fishing trip that my family and I took. So I've got 3 photos and they are just 3x4. Just printed. I print all my photos at home. And then I have this piece of pattern paper, and this is also from the Warm and Cozy collection. On the back side, you can't see it because I did cover it with printer paper when I printed this, but it's the 3x4 cards on the back of this. But what I did was I kind of gauged how much space I wanted for my journaling, and then I printed it out on a regular piece of printer paper, and then I adhered this pattern paper on top of it and put it through my printer again. So that's why you see printer paper on the back, is because I just adhered that so that I could get my journaling in the right place. So I'm just going to kind of gauge where I want it from here. I'm not quite ready to stick it down, but it's going to look something like this. I think I will adhere that now, and I'm just going to tuck these strands of thread in again. Okay, so I have that adhered with my title and my journaling. Okay, and now I can place my photos, and I want them right, just lined up, and I want them right up against my title. Okay, so I got my photos adhered. And just for a little bit of texture and for something kind of different, I'm going to add this piece of gold ribbon. And initially when I was planning this layout, I thought that I wanted to tie a bow with the ribbon. But then I decided that since it's all boys in this layout and it's about fishing, I decided the bow might be a little bit too much. So I'm just going to do the ribbon. Okay, so I just trimmed the ribbon off, and then I'm just going to take it and tuck it around the back and just use my small stapler to just put a couple of staples to make sure that that ribbon stays in place. So now I've got the base of my my layout done. Now the fun part begins when we get to add some embellishments. Okay, so I pulled a few things from the ephemera pack and from these awesome chipboard leaves, and I've used these leaves already on quite a few projects. There's 24 of them, so this package really does go a long way. And I love just a little bit of texture and I love the weight. These are good heavy chipboard. So I want an embellishment cluster down here at the bottom and then a smaller one right over here. I like to put the same elements on both portions of the page. And now that I look at that, I think that this leaf at the top is a little bit too big. I think I want to just do that smaller leaf up there. And then I really like this little fox die cut that comes in the ephemera pack. So I think he can go right there. And then I've got just a few of these leaves to add in. I'm going to adhere the leaves with a liquid adhesive because they are a stronger or a heavier embellishment. I want to make sure that they stay in place with a good strong liquid adhesive. And I'm just kind of adding this leaf in kind of in between my journaling, but I want to make sure that it doesn't cover up any of the words. And then I'm just going to do the same thing up here. So there's that. I'm going to use pop dots to adhere a part of the fox so that it kind of stands out above the chipboard leaf there. Okay, so there's the fox. Now I'm just going to take a few of these little leaves to kind of finish this off. Okay, and then I wanted to add a little bit of washi tape. This is a washi tape book that comes with the Mormon Cozy collection, and I wanted to add a strip of it right here. This looks a little bit bare. And then I wanted to add a little bit of washi right here alongside of my photos as well. And I just want to go through and add a little bit more to each of these embellishment clusters. And I think that I can find a few stickers that will kind of fill in a few of the gaps that I'm seeing. I want to add a little pop of red up here because there's a lot of red down here and none in this portion up here. So I'm just going to tuck that leaf in, once again just making sure not to cover up any of the faces in the photos. And then I want to add a little bit of this green teal color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this sticker, and I'm just going to cut this portion over here that has that green color, but I'm going to make sure I want to preserve this flower to use on another project. So I'm just going to tuck this back on my sticker sheet so I can save it for later. And I'm going to take this portion and tuck it right there, kind of on top of those other leaves from the fox, or right there under the fox. And I like this arrow sticker. I'm thinking that I could add that right there at the bottom of the journaling. And I'm just going to just slightly lift that up and staple it into place. Okay, and the only spot that I feel right now is a little bit bare is right here on top of that ribbon. I'm thinking that it would be fun to add just a little bit more of this washi. Okay, and with that, I'm going to call this one finished. So thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel and by the Pebbles blog today. I appreciate you hanging out with me. So thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon.